Top 10 ways people know you're alpha in conversation. You won't believe how number 1 changes you. Ever wonder how people know who's the alpha in conversation? Wanting to know how to look out for people's expectations of you? Here are the top 10 ways people know how you're the alpha when communicating. Or not. 10. People point their feet at you when you talk. A great way to see if you have people's attention in the conversation is to look at people's shoes. If they are pointed at you when you're talking, that means you have all their attention at that time. It's as if they are about to walk toward you instead of walking away. If their feet are not pointed toward you, it's as if they are not fully engaged in what you have to say and not invested in your overall presence. Look to see if their feet are still pointed at you after you're done speaking while someone else is continuing the conversation. Are their shoes pointed at you still? You are the center of attention. People point their feet in the direction they focus without them knowing. It's a great tell of how someone is thinking about you. 9. Find out how long you can hold a pause in conversation. Do you stop speaking in the middle of your sentences? When you pause in speaking, do other people start to talk, or are they looking for your cue that you are done? Do people talk over you before you finish? Holding a long, silent pause in conversation is a great way to know if people care about your status among them. Are they waiting on every word? When you stop, do they hold their breath in anticipation for what you have to say next? 8. Reliability of mood. Fail properly. People asking you questions when you're speaking could go either way. They could be probing you for details on an exciting point or factitiously prodding fun at your intellect. Don't be afraid of questions, since questions show interest. Ever miss a beat in the conversation and be the butt of the joke? Take control of the moment and don't be afraid to flip the script. When you sense your status lowering, say something along the lines of, "I understand that." Laugh along or maintain stoicism, but make sure those around you understand that you get it and are in on the joke without continuing the joke on yourself. Simply acknowledge, enjoy, and move on. Whatever the outcome, if you act the same towards the inquiries, you will be as cool as a duck rolling water off its back. Unaffected and alpha. 7. Champion stance. Alpha males often have their chest out as if they will be unharmed by any attack, but did you know that how wide your feet are from each other also matters? Taking up as much space as possible within reason is seen as intuitively alpha. Make sure to project your foot stance and dominate the space your body takes. Feel the weight of your body in the soles of your feet. Owning the floor and good posture shows that you're comfortable conversing while you actively acknowledge your body, creating a mind-body unison. When you feel your body as you speak, your presence is calmer and more focused. This is noticeable to those conversing with you as alpha male behavior. 6. Tone. Having a proper speaking tone portrays confidence within your mind. Knowing when to enunciate, deepen your tone, or speak relatively is a keen indicator of being alpha. Only 7% of communication depends on the words we use. 38% of communication depends on the tone we use. And 55% of communication depends on our body language. 38% is a huge amount of influence. Alpha males master control on body language for better communication. Similarly, they also practice perfect tone. People acknowledge an intelligent voice as alpha. 5. Listening and affirming. Listening can create an environment where everyone is free to express their ideas, opinion, and problems. Gaining trust by validating others' emotions and stories will be the simplest way to show that you are alpha. People notice you validate them when you reiterate their emotions and ideas. This builds confidence in your alpha leadership by showing your father-like or mentor-like demeanor. 4. Status clothing and hygiene. Are your ears clean? Are your teeth white? Do your clothes have stains on them? Wearing a collared shirt will always trump over a baggy tee. People look to others in suits and business casual attire for direction. Be a leader before you even speak. 3. Adding value whenever you can. When you are in a conversation, do you ever measure yourself? What am I bringing to this convo? What is my worth here at this time? What have I done to not only benefit the people around me but the greater good? Instead of trying to one-up the people you're talking to show your worth, People notice when you are dedicated on your journey in life. Your high worth will shine bright if that journey is emotionally fulfilling for you every day and you are able to use that overflowing contentment in conversations to bestow them with value. Do your compliments take away from them? Or do they add value? Do you expect something back when you compliment? If you do, then you probably are outcome dependent. Being free from outcome dependence leads into carefree actions and makes people see you as an alpha who is not taking their energy from them. People trust alphas to give in conversation because they have plenty. 2. Eye contact. When people meet your eyes during communication, they will know how you are taking the experience. Strong eye contact will impose your alpha will as the dominant factor in conversation. Someone who gazes at their shoes is not ready for a punch in the face. Being ever vigilant and ever focused on the moment will be seen in your eyes. Try the trick of holding your focus of your right eye on the person you're talking to's right eye. They will notice you are locked on. This readiness is extremely alpha. 1. Responsible for all. There's no such thing as a hero, only a person with enough experience to get involved who's at the right place at the right time and who understands the risk involved will be able to perform properly when it's needed. Firefighters work out on their off time, policemen practice at the target range to stay sharp. People will notice you are alpha if you are trained in many different things and are prepared for whatever life throws at you. One day people will call you a hero, if they haven't already, and that's because you are constantly learning, which means you're constantly ready. A hero is just someone who has dedicated their life to the right things. When an argument breaks out in conversation or a conflict turns into a brawl, you're ready to take the proper action. The knowledgeable stance in life goes hand in hand with staying ever vigilant. Be among the tribe of men who are lifesavers. People who know that you practice life-saving techniques like CPR or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu self-defense will notice that you are an alpha who's capable of doing the right thing at the right time when there is danger. An alpha they can count on for their safety. Thanks for watching Psychology Hero. Make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below saying, "I subscribed." And we'll try our best to reply to your comment.